that is struggling, as you mentioned.
15 hits on the year, 3 stolen bases, fastball up and out of the zone, and Lane strikes out for the 14th time this season.
And you saw Rippon kind of look at it, but didn't quite pull the trigger.
3-2 and just missed down low, ball 4, and Rippon draws the walk.
There's another 95-mile-an-hour heater there from Ian.
Vincent set at the belt, and here's the pitch. Ripped down the third base line, and that is fair. Bounces off the fencing on the foul territory, and this is going to, and trying to score all the way from first is Rippon, and he is going to get in there. I thought they were going to hold him at third, but North Alabama very aggressive there. And Rippon just kept going around third base, and he's able to slide safe. Now the 1-0 from Ianson, hit right back up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit on the left side of second base. Delgado around third, he will score, and North Alabama has struck for 2 here in the first. RBI single for Kraska, and that is his. The 0-2 pitch right down the middle for strike 3. 94 miles an hour, he just reared back and threw it. Strikes, and the pitch. Little off-speed pitch there. Got him with that slider you were talking about, Hunt, on 85 miles an hour. And Ianson, Dallas Baptist game over a week and a half ago. Pop-up, foul territory, third base side. Jackson Ferrigno's got a lot of room there to cover, and he makes the grab for out number 1. Jared Jones, and he hits one deep out into center field. Wilson at the warning track. Leaps up and hits the top of the wall. It does not get out of here. Jared Jones has a double. Wow. He gave it a ride near that Tabasco. Stands at 6'2". He's from Alexandria, Alabama. And this one is lifted out into the right center field. Center fielder Alex Wilson makes the catch. Jared Jones tagging the third. Nice throw there by Wilson, but Jones will get in there on the head first. Now the 1-2. Smoked out into center field. Coming in is Wilson. Coming in. The diving attempt. Can't make the play. Now Fry trying to get to second, and he will as the throw is wild to second base. The ball had squirted only 2 of them on the year. The team average of 351. Jake Brown now 2 out, 2 on. Skies one out in the center field. Major league fly ball out to Alex Wilson, who's drifting to his right, makes the grab, and that is the final out of the inning. But the Tigers do get a run. Ianson against Alex Wade, and here it is. Nice pitch there. 82 miles an hour. Looks like again that
their slider for a first pitch strike, pitching backwards a little bit and keeping guys off balance.
The 0-2 right down the middle for strike 3. 5 strikeouts for Ianson. Let's take 10 seconds
as well.
The 0-2 swing and a miss. Strike 3 and a pitch down and out of the zone. 5 consecutive strikeouts for Ianson. 1-1. Patterson pitching from the windup. Going the other way. Nice diving grab by the first baseman, Kraska, who will flip it over to Patterson. And there's out number 1 in the second. Nice job there by the 1-2, and he swung in a pitch over his head nearly. 86 miles an hour. Couldn't. Slider, changeup. The 2-1, ground ball to the shortstop on a couple hops. Jenkins has it, throws to first, and that ends the inning. LSU Nation or order online in the app. Walk-on, Sports Bistro for the win. Swing and a miss. Pitch was in the dirt. Amped up for the start of SEC play next week. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ianson throws one down in the dirt. Rippon can't make contact. That is an okay lead over there at first as Jones holding him on. Pop up left side of the infield. Tanner Reeves, the third baseman, calling for it, and he's drifting around, and he makes the grab in the infield.
When walked 13 times, reached base 24.
Hits one sharply, and that nice diving stop by the shortstop Jenkins, but he can't throw it. Again, he was playing on the right side of the infield, so he moved to his left.
But
Jared Jones nearly hit a home run his last time up. This time he goes the other way, and he's going to split the outfielders. This is going to 2-hop the wall. Around second, heading to third, Carriel. He'll get the green light. Here's the throw to the plate. Actually, now he gets the stop sign as he was a little more. With 2 more today. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Nice job by Patterson. We talk about the fact that he hasn't struck out many hitters. And LSU down by a run in the bottom of the third. Pop up. Down the right field line. The second baseman Lane. Down the line. Makes the grab. No Advance there. Carriel comes down a few feet, but the ball gets away from the catcher, and that's going to allow Carriel to score. No reason for the second baseman, Jonathan Lane, who made a nice catch on the play going up the right field line to throw that one home. He one-hopped it to home plate. Delgado got handcuffed on it, and the throwing error allows the Tigers to tie this game up.
Yeah, that's why you bluffed. Eric Curiel had no intention of going home, but he went back and tagged and bluffed to draw the throw. He drew the throw, and it was a bad one. It would have been tough for Delgado to block that ball up.
2-1 pitch to Milam, and another pop-up. He got out on his front foot. Third baseman, Ferrigno, on the infield grass, gloves it, and brings it. Weak little pop-up to the first baseman, Jared Jones, who walks into the infield grass part, makes the catch for out number. Has been very good since then. The 1-1 chopper to Jones. It takes a little bit of a tricky hop. He's got to go down to one knee, but he gloves it and then trots to the bag for out number 2. Wade is now in the hole here, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and Ianson makes quick work of the number 7 hitter for the Lions. Nice job. It's basketball. They had a program record for scoring in the SEC tournament. A bouncer to the second baseman, Lane, easily handles it, and one down in the. This one is slugged out in the left field. Billingsley, the left fielder, going back along with the center fielder, and it's Alex Wilson who makes the running grab, kind of leaping as he got across.
Better for him.
LSU softball also beginning SEC play next week. Here's the 1-1. Little roller as Reeves. Mishandled by the second baseman, Lane, but he was able to pick it up and throw over the first as Reeves rolled over with 10 strikeouts. The 0-2 just got a piece of it, but right in the glove of Hernandez, and that is now 10 Ks for Ianson in a row. Swing and a miss on the 2-2 pitch.
I'll let you guess what pitch it was, Jeff.
That was 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and the pitch. Ground ball right to the shortstop, Milam. Easy play, and that does it. Second consecutive 1-2-3 extermination with Bengal. The 3-1 down in the dirt, ball 4. Good start here for LSU in a 2-2 game in the 5th.
Patterson goes to the changeup there, 3-1 to Stanfield, and she got to manufacture a little bit more.
1-1, a lifted fly ball out in the left field. This one's got some carry on it. Billingsley all the way to the warning track, and he can't make the play up against the wall. Stanfield is heading to third. Carriel's got a double. Stanfield is going. The throw from shallow left field, and Stanfield is safe, and the Tigers take the lead.
Few things there. Curiel got that one up in the jet stream. I don't know if he crushed it, but the wind is howling towards left.
2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. LSU leads 3-2, and Jones lifts one deep out in the left field. You can kiss that one goodbye as it's going to go over the left field landing. A monster shot from Jared Jones, and the Tigers now starting to pour it on as Jared Jones, who went 0 for 5 yesterday, has 3 hits, a couple of doubles, and now a long home run, his 5th home run of the season, tying him with Dickinson.
That one was pretty easy to see coming there, Jeff. Jones has had 2 really good swings early. It was his 3rd look at a guy that cannot beat him with a fastball, and that ball was out over the plate, and Jared Jones hit it into spring.
2 balls and a strike. Off the end of the bat, foul ball, pop up. The catcher, nice job there by Delgado to go out and get it up the
sides of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes. Hits one out in the center field. That's going to drop in front of the center fielder, Alex Wilson, and Milam on to do some throwing in LSU's bullpen. That's hit hard up the middle on the ground for a base hit. Milam makes the big turn at second. He'll stop there. And another hit for John Pearson, who's 4 for 7. Playing time with all these guys. The 1-0 skied out into center field. Alex Wilson drifting around out there, finally gets underneath it, and that is the final out of, or into this inning, I should say. The 1-2, another half swing, and the third base umpire says he went around Brian Hale. It wasn't much of a. We'll get you a station ID here in a moment. Here's a chopper to the right side. Dickinson's got it. Easy play. 2 away here in the 6th. Let's take 10 seconds for station identification. Paul is the new right fielder for LSU. And a Mile-high pop-up here in the shallow left field. Derek Carriel, a few steps in, makes the grab, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for Ianson. Bottom of the sixth, Aaron Beatty leading it off here. Swing and a miss. Patterson, his third strikeout of the afternoon. And 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. And he got him. A pitch that was down out of the zone. He got 2-2. Swing, and just a piece of it. Did Wilson get right into the glove of Hernandez, and that is a Baker's dozen. 0-2, the pitch. Blew it past him for strike 3.
There's 93 on the gun, and this is really encouraging to see from Ianson.
Might be his last one here. The 2-2. Strike 3 on the outside corner. 15 strikeouts for the Tiger right-hander. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors for LSU. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error for North Alabama. Jammed him, and he hits a weak fly ball out to center field. It carries out to Alex Wilson, who's coming in to make the grab for out number 1 here in the 7th. Help. Dickinson now hitting .385. Here's the pitch. Slugs this one out in the center field, but Wilson, a few steps to his right, makes the grab for out number 2. Capital One is offering perfect season last year as a freshman where he hit .298 with 3 home runs and 16 RBIs. Swings and misses there on a pitch low and away. In the dirt, they'll throw down to first. And that ends.
You're only 1 on the season. We'll see if he can find the strike zone.
The 3-1. And he does walk him. They'll peel down to first, but checking his swing was Ferrigno. 2 hits for North Alabama. Those came in the first inning when they scored 2 runs. They trail at 5-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Pitch that was up in the zone on a breaking ball. Those are the only 2 guys in the lineup that have not struck out in this game. Popped it up right up the elevator shaft, but the wind's going to push it towards the North Alabama dugout. Luis Hernandez, the catcher, gloves it. And now there's 2 outs. A pitch from Cowan. There it is, strike 3. Outer half. Great job by Cowan, who walked the leadoff man. Got a couple strikeouts and a pop out. And the 3-2. And that's ball 4 in the dirt.
You look at LSU's 2 starting pitchers this weekend.
Pearson batting in the 6th spot in the lineup. The 3-0 pitch is low and inside. Ball 4. Back-to-back walks here in the 8th. That should spell. Here's the 0-2 to Braswell. Strike 3 at the knees, and Braswell is shaking his head. Tough at-bat there for the Tiger third baseman. 1 to Stanfield, and he puts down the bunt on the squeeze, and it's excellently executed perfectly. 1 run scores, trying to score all the way from second. And getting tagged out for LSU was Josh Pearson, as he just kept coming running around third base.
Offense.
The 0-2 to Carriel. Davenport a couple looks down to second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there by Davenport. And that's it for.
He was unavailable on that Friday, but the Tigers knew him well and decided to take him.
The 0-2, a weak swing and a strikeout. The 18th time. The 2-2 from Cowan. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 19 strikeouts on the afternoon for LSU pitching.
Fast.
And Cowan. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle for strike 3, and that does it. Cowan strikes out the side as he strikes out 5 of the 7 hitters that he has faced over 2 innings, and he